Snow blanketed everything in white. The sky stood still, holding its breath. People often say winter is a season of warmth, of holidays, memories, and joy. But somewhere, between the pine woods, the silent ski slopes, and the frozen lakes, there are shadows. Secrets that were never meant to be found. Tonight I'll tell you 3 true stories. 3 terrifying, mysterious, and intense experiences. Each of them happened in the dead of winter. If you're listening to this at night, I have only one piece of advice. Lock your doors. And whatever you do, never follow a stranger. Story 1. The house with someone at the window. This horrifying memory happened when I was only 8. And to this day, I still remember every detail like it just happened yesterday. My family owned an old wooden cabin in Colorado where we usually spent our winter holidays. That day, snow had covered the entire backyard, and my older brother Josh and I were playing our usual snow war. The game, each person builds a base and tries to steal the other's snow gem. Josh always made the rules, and as usual, he picked the riskier spot. This time, he ran toward an old abandoned house nearby, the one my parents always warned us never to go near. I waited for the signal to start the match. 5 minutes passed, then 10. No sign of Josh. No sounds. No movement in the white woods. Worried I didn't cut through the forest like usual, I took the longer path behind the house. The air was so still I could hear the snowflakes brushing against my jacket. As I got closer, I saw Josh's snow base near the porch, but he wasn't there. And then, I saw her. A woman standing motionless on the steps. Her messy hair covered half her face. She wore a thick old dress completely wrong for snowy weather. But what froze me was her smile. Twisted, forced, like it was glued onto her face. And her eyes, empty. "Are you looking for your brother?" Her voice was raspy yet strangely sweet. I didn't answer. My eyes drifted up to the second-floor window, and I swear I saw someone. A figure, half a face hidden beneath a black knit cap, staring down at me, unmoving. I took a step back. The woman spoke again. "It's cold, come inside. Your brother's waiting." Then I heard it. A sound from upstairs. Something heavy, being dragged across the wooden floor. A long scraping noise cutting through the silence. I looked down. There were footprints in the snow, but they didn't go inside. They led to the steps, then turned back, like Josh had been there, and was taken away. I ran, heart pounding, breath burning. Just as I reached the main trail, a whistle echoed in the distance. My dad's whistle, the one he used to call us in for dinner. I saw Josh standing beside him. His face was pale. Before I could speak, Josh whispered, I saw her too. She told me to come inside. Then she vanished." We told our dad the exact same story. His face turned white. He called the police. They went into the house. The back door was open, and in the second-floor room, they found a black knit cap lying in the middle of the floor, just like the one I saw in the window. The property owner confirmed no one was allowed in that house during winter. We never went back. My family stopped spending winters at that cabin. But sometimes in my dreams, I still see that smile, staring silently from the upstairs window. And I wonder if I had cut through the forest that day instead of taking the long trail. Would I have been the one standing still behind that window? Story 2. The pretty strangers on the slope. Sometimes I still think about that winter, when we almost became part of a game we didn't even know we were playing. It was our last year of college. 3 friends and I, Amir, Ryland, and Jaden, went on a ski trip to Vermont. It was meant to be all fun drinks and harmless jokes. until we met the two girls. It was the final afternoon. Taylor blonde, stunning. Devin dark-haired, seductive. No helmets. Tight ski suits. Like they stepped out of an ad. They approached us oddly friendly. We're sick of seeing old people around this resort. We want to hang with someone our age. We laughed. Amir flirted. Devin pulled out a bottle, no label. The smell was harsh and strange. Ryland and Amir drank like it was soda. I only pretended to drink. Then Devin suggested a secret slope Devil's Forest. Not on any map. A run through the woods. Supposedly for pros only. Stupidly, we agreed. They led us 10 minutes through deep snow far from the resort. Jaden whispered, "Something feels off." I felt it too. But no one wanted to ruin the mood. Finally, the slope appeared steep. Icy. Empty. Devin offered the bottle again. Drink. For courage. Jaden refused. I faked it again. Then, everything unraveled. At the bottom, Ryland collapsed into the snow. Amir fell too. Jaden tried to stay up, then passed out. I was the only one still conscious. The girls stared at me expressionless. No more smiles. I heard Devin mutter, "He didn't drink enough." Then she snapped, "Damn it. Let's go." I watched them grab our snowboards and walk into the forest. Shaking, I followed until I saw it. A black van waiting among the trees. 4 large men stepped out. They looked straight at me. I ran. By some miracle, Jaden woke up just in time. We waited nearly an hour until Ryland and Amir came to. Shaken, we left the resort that night. Police said they'd investigate. But to this day, no one's found Taylor or Devin. Story 3. The man in the bear suit on the ice. I was never afraid of snow until that night. Every winter, my friends Ricky, Kyle, and I would head to a frozen lake on the outskirts of town. We'd take photos, watch the snow, just a quiet little tradition. That night, snow blanketed the world, moonlight gleaming on the lake. It looked almost unreal. We walked to the center laughing and taking photos. No people. No sounds except snow falling and cold wind. Then, we saw him. A hulking figure stepped out from the distant trees. At first we thought it was a bear, but it stood upright, dragging a large black bag behind it. As it got closer, we froze. There was a man, wearing a full bear costume, like a mascot suit. Then, he took it off, revealing a pale, thin man with cold, empty eyes. He knelt, pulled out a rock, and began smashing it into the ice. Crack, crack, crack. He was breaking through, to dump that black bag into the lake. We didn't say a word, just backed away slowly. Then, hey! A shout behind us. I nearly had a heart attack. We ran, across the ice, slipping, falling, but never stopping. We reached the car. No one spoke. A month later, my mom saw a local news report. A boy had gone missing. The date. The same night we were at that lake. And I can't stop thinking. That black bag could have been him. 3 stories. 3 different winters. But the same feeling, that cold down your spine. That wind howling through your chest. And that lingering question if you were in the story. Would you have made it out alive if you've ever experienced something strange, terrifying, or unexplainable? Leave a comment. Who knows? The next story I tell might be yours. Thank you for watching to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss another true scary story. And as always, stay alert, because you never know who might be watching from the dark.